Good morning.
Good morning. I wasn't connected to the audio on my phone, so I'm watching it from another device on the like looking at the Christian World Media.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hey, Sam, just up through your just fire up your camera on the Zoom, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't ready to get on camera. That's why.
oh, okay. Well, I do hear you. So what we do is I've just got my one that says laptop stream. I guess if you look at it in the participant or yeah, I'll just what will go to the two websites would be your basically a participant view, not your split view. You know, I just put it in full screen, which is what you're seeing on the screen now. In our conference, that's going to be about 30 seconds behind you. Basically, a participant view, not
right. So that's a shared screen. Right.
You know, I just
right. That's not speaker view. Yeah, because I did is I shared. I'm sharing an image on the screen, so I took it off now.
Yeah.
And then
I see it.
What's going to probably happen is
that's not speaker view.
What's going to probably happen is we're going to not modify it, but the program calls for, I think it's about like 20 people or whatever on it. And each one of them pray at different times. And so what usually happens is when they're speaking, it just kind of goes to whoever is speaking, kind of goes full screen. And so
exactly.
Yeah, I just was curious to know if it will pull to that website as well as Facebook.
Yeah, I can get Facebook, YouTube, and from you.
But you said you can't do it from the encoder that you currently have.
Well, I'm using two encoders, and I just fired up for a media version, but I had to code in. I could probably stop it, but I'd have to correct count it.
But for Sunday, you could stream it to multiple places at the same time.
The Zoom call?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I could read again, or anywhere you want. Christian World Media, Facebook, or just YouTube World Media.
Yeah, all three is fine. I just was curious because we, same thing. I'm trying to eliminate. Well, we're not going to hold Zoom for people to get on.
Right.
But
you just want to broadcast
that's for the speakers, right? Yeah. We want to broadcast it to Zoom and to not broadcast Zoom, broadcast it to Facebook and YouTube. For those who may not have Facebook.
Okay. So, Christian World Media, Facebook, and YouTube?
And, yeah.
I can get YouTube on to YouTube also. I just use
You said
encoder. Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
something else on YouTube?
That is you. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. I can get it. Your computer, my computer, will be in, which is what we're, and so, you know that you, I'm just,
What is the feedback?
uh, I don't, I don't,
Oh, you know what? Well, no, I don't know.
I think it might be on your, okay. 1, 2. Hey, yeah. Hey, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. I got you. Okay. I'm not sure what that feedback is. It's not from, I don't know. The encode feed is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wondering if it was I don't know if it's something that's kind of like fading out or not. Do you hear everything clearly?
Oh yeah. In the webcast, sure. Yeah.
So you're you're not using the computer audio.
I am using your audio. I'm copying. I'm taking an HDMI. I tried to open it up inside of Wirecast, but if I'm initiating the call, it's pretty easy to do. If I'm trying to push your call through, there's a lot of audio around. I didn't get quite a handle on. So my computer is logged up to this call, and I'm taking an HDMI out the encoder and taking an audio feed into the encoder from it. But it's not. You will see it on your call, but it will not have audio coming. Do you see a camera like on the streaming computer? It says.
Oh yeah, I see 3. One says iPad and one says Bobby Gage Stream Laptop. So maybe that's what.
Yeah, Stream Laptop is what I'll just call it Stream Laptop next on Sunday.
Okay.
And it will send out. Are you looking at Christian World Media? I mean, you'll see you'll see what's going on at the.
Okay.
It will send out. Are you looking at Christian? You'll see what's going on at the.
So it's showing now, like the white screen that says join.
Right. You'll see what's going on.
Well, why does it have the white screen on it and not the?
That's what I on that.
That's what you see on the laptop.
Yeah. You'll see what's going on.
Well, why does it have the white? It should. I don't know why it's not showing just our voice. Like, like the black screen. That's what you see on the laptop?
Yeah, that's what I'm exactly. Meeting topic. Right.
I know, but at one point we were seeing the shared screen image. Like, why is it not showing like the regular?
Yeah. I don't know. You what do you have? Do you have? Oh, you're sharing your screen, aren't you?
No, not anymore.
Do you have another? Are you?
Yes.
Hey. I don't know. I don't see anything on my iPad except
Do you see the black screens, or do you see?
I see a black screen. S. I see your logo. Your S.
How did you join in on the on your on whatever? Okay, so which one is coming from? Is the one that's showing on Christian World Media?
Yeah, that's what. What do you see
Well, I see where
on your screen?
on my Zoom screen, I see like on like the regular Zoom on my phone. I just see like the regular boxes. On Christian World Media, I see the
You see the light. See, I don't have an iPad. I just have a box.
Yeah, still showing that
How are you?
you said how am I doing what?
How will you your Zoom call from phone?
Showing that hold on, I have it on my TV now. So let's see. So I'm on my computer. I'm on my phone right now. But what I'm going to do is switch over to my desktop. I mean, my desktop, my laptop.
Yeah.
So now I'm on camera.
Now see. All right, you talk.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
So
wait.
it does. It changes back and forth to whoever's talking, right? You'll see it pop up on Christian World Media. It does.
Wait, Bobby, I can't for some reason hear you. I don't know what that really means.
You'll see it pop up on Christian World Media.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got you. So if you talk,
Bobby, I can't for some reason hear you.
you should probably listen to the Christian World Media on a different laptop.
I need to
Are you looking at?
my computer was on mute, so I couldn't hear.
Oh yeah.
You. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm using my my full setup with
If you talk,
with the microphone and
you should probably listen to the Christian World Media on a different laptop.
But now I see. Okay, wait. My computer was on here. I'm looking at Zoom, or am I looking at Christian World Media on my computer? I mean,
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay, so for some reason though, on the TV, on Christian World Media, I see even the side camera. So I wonder how I could get it on. I'm controlling it here.
You should see just you when you talk.
Yeah, but I see the side, like the side shots too. Oh, now I don't, because you moved it out the way on the screen capture.
Oh, yes, I took it to full screen with nothing. Hey, I'm gonna step out. But it doesn't. That prevents some feedback.
Yeah, I think one of the
Okay.
one of your devices had the audio on it.
Yeah. So now, you'll see me, and if you talk, it'll go back to you.
Okay. Yeah. So
Just
that's
like-
pretty good, right? Because I don't see the I don't see the side things. I mean, technically, I could just share it from here. Let me just do it just to see how it will look for Facebook. I'm going to share it to a private group and not the public page.
Okay, if I stop my video, you'll just get an iPad.
Right, I'll just get the audio.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's cool. I was just testing it before I, announced it, because we have been using this other thing called Maestro, and I guess my dad still wants me to use it this time. The issue is like one of these web-based companies, but they don't do video well. Like they allow you to they say this interactive link, but it really only can support like a PowerPoint slide or something.
Right. So you just want to be able to see this video, everybody to see what's going on between participants, just like we're doing.
Yeah. So just how, and so then for the screen share, because so like exactly what you just said, because to me, I think that this will be a test again, because I'm just wanted to see whether or not people are going to, whether we need to really do like a phone line thing anymore, because with Christian World Media, they can go to the direct link and it doesn't require Facebook. Right. And I technically think people can do it from YouTube, because yesterday, even President Obama's town hall was just on YouTube, and
we can put it on YouTube. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I personally think that a lot of folks want to see the faces anyway, and not just this whole visual interface that they have. I mean, the thing about what I appreciated from the other company called Maestro was that they gave me a tech, and he was just also checking audio. But what was happening was, it was like another situation like this. Like he was connected. I was sharing out my audio to the Maestro device, and he was running it from that side, and then I'm sharing it to Facebook. So at least with this, all I have to do is just control Zoom and log into the other thing, and he can handle the rest, because going back and forth was just becoming a bit much.
No, if you just want everybody to see your Zoom call like this, then this is the way you should do it. And just let me dial in a computer and I'll take it full screen, and it will be, I'll just clean off everything I can get off the screen. Mm-hmm. And it will be exactly as a participant would see, except that participant won't be in the call. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I think that it looks like the delay on
probably 30 seconds. Christian World Media, YouTube will be faster. I bet if you know what? Let me switch. I'm gonna step over and switch to YouTube on my. I'm looking across my into my room watching. I can switch over to YouTube, and I bet YouTube is fast. YouTube's like 8 seconds behind.
Yeah, no, and I technically, like, if this was, I would prefer just using one particular platform. I think YouTube would probably have been the better one to do. But Facebook gives this whole thing where people can, I guess,
they can give you likes and share
it, but you can do the exact same thing. Well, you can't share it like that on YouTube, but you can comment. So.
Yeah, I mean, it would look just like what you're seeing on your screen, but it's probably 30 seconds behind us.
Yeah,
So
but
if there was somebody,
Facebook is another like 15 seconds or something.
yeah, oh yeah, it's out there too. Yeah.
For those of you who are watching on, it's like I have 2 people in the group.
Okay.
If you're watching on Facebook, can you tell me if the audio sounds clear in the comments?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull up my Facebook page. Stand by. I mean my your YouTube channel.
Okay. Yeah, whoever's watching, if you could just comment on this. Okay. Yay, Joy. I was wondering if that was you. Oh, you say YouTube is clear. You hear it on YouTube already? Okay. Yay. Bobby, where's your feedback coming from?
I've got my speaker on in my room so I can hear it.
Oh, okay, because I hear.
But it's way.
Okay.
Let me turn that thing down.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's
speaker on.
Oh. You know what?
Okay.
Now I was just trying to figure out why I hear myself twice, and I think I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's because of...
No, let me step into the room.
Oh, okay, so I think what it was like in that other room was the Christian World Media, and I guess that's where the delay.
Could be.
Yeah, because I was hearing it coming back from, I guess, in your site. So who's streaming to YouTube? You are?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah, I still keep hearing the playback on the audio. I'm not sure if it's coming from a Facebook or YouTube or. We're working on the feedback, Joy.
Okay. All right, now talk.
I think it's off now.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, you're streaming to YouTube?
I'm going to YouTube and Christian World Media.
Well, somehow it was already on there. Oh, you said you are doing it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I reset it.
Oh, okay. Because Joy was able to see it on there. Curious. For some reason now I can't. Oh, I see myself. Okay. Okay, I don't see me on the Facebook anymore. This is pretty cool.
Oh, I'm not on the. I didn't get to. Are you doing Facebook? I didn't get.
Yeah, the Facebook is not on the public page. It's on a private group.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's only like 5 people in this group. So.
Okay. Well, I could probably get you to Facebook and all 3 on Sunday. Definitely Christian World Media.
Yeah. Christian World Media face. So yeah, Christian World Media face. Well, I did Facebook this way, but yeah, Christian World Media and YouTube at least. I mean, if you can,
I can do this.
That'll be cool. And Joy says it's good now on the sound on both.
Yeah, I just needed to get my computer turned down in the room that was. But yeah, so you should be able to see that and hear it right on. But there is going to be 20 seconds or so delay, coming from.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
It doesn't matter, but since it's not real time communication to them, they're just looking at what we're doing or what you're doing
from the screen. Sounds wonderful. This is so interesting because like I can see you on I see you on my TV screen and then I look
Yeah,
at you
yeah,
and now I'm looking
right,
at you in real time here on Zoom. Okay.
right.
Yes.
There is. I do want to talk. So about the virtual on in
We pushed
June.
it back to the 27th.
Okay, June 27th. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That would help us. I think we can get you. We can talk through that. We can make that work. We
Okay.
can do a
I'm
small
having
version.
the only issue I'm having right now is I wanted well, I guess it's not really an issue right now because we weren't really trying to set this up for this particular conference. I'm trying to get still with GoToWebinar. Like we had a meeting scheduled and then something fell through, and then I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
get with them because I prefer to use GoToWebinar for those meeting portions instead of Zoom. But
Okay. Yeah,
um,
I
I
know how
guess
to. Do you? Oh yeah, because that's how initially started. That's how I really started getting into the coding thing was um, going through Zoom, GoToWebinar, and GoToMeeting and WebEx. So I know how to get into that with a quality camera up front.
right.
Do you think you want to do those? So that would be a general worship session, and then kind of a day training breakout kind of feel through the day.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because all the other things will be the same pre-recorded playback as live. And then when we come to like the business session, it would come to, I was thinking about using GoToWebinar instead of
Sure.
Zoom.
Uh-huh.
Then both kind of still work. But I feel like it's just easier to maneuver when you have, because we're probably going to have more, close to like 500 people on it with at least 30 people requiring to speak at different times
Right.
on the Zoom side. I mean, on the meeting side. So
Yeah. Well,
the challenge that we're going to have for the 27th is just we're going to do breakouts again, but we can do the breakouts with Zoom. I'll just need to make sure that the people who are facilitating it, what their links are clean and clear. It won't be live. I mean, it'll be live, but it won't need to be streamed. The only thing that would need to be streamed would be
that.
whatever the plenary sessions would be.
All right. Now the presenters for the breakout, are they doing it from their home or office or wherever? You weren't planning on having them in one location to do?
Not right now.
Okay. Because if they could, we could facilitate that with a really nice camera.
And even probably with a good like camera and set. Like
exactly.
Yeah, I'm still seeing, because my dad has done like these press conferences lately with the governor, and they had multiple people there.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it was just like him and the band,
right,
that would be a lot better than having to just do it all with the remote type thing.
Yeah, that was sort of my thought. Maybe we could set up somewhere. I mean, you almost could do it in one of the small rooms in Florence, although Florence is Florence. But you could do a small.
We have a lot of churches here too.
Yeah, well, we could do if you get some internet out of the church, and we could do it out of the church. And
that's the only challenge, because we typically do these conferences in this fall in a lot of churches, and some of them have really bad I don't really know what their speed is on their internet, and so that's my challenge.
There is a company called TourTech that will come in and do high-speed wireless separate, just standalone, like pull up a truck, and you shoot out of the truck, basically like a broadcast truck, but it's all internet. That would be possible. I don't know what the cost of that is, but I know who they are. I've never had to use them. I never had to do it on a remote like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that might be possible.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I need to call him and see what it is, because if he's willing to go to a facility, if not, then we'll just have to bring it in. He has Bishop has a pretty pretty quality camera.
Yes, he does.
He films on, and so, but it will only give him the ability to gotta be there, and it kind of helps us suffer on a lot of the live portion of it.
Right. It'd be great to get Craig just to come in and set up 3 or 4 shoot, with a small band and him, and you could do it in a pretty tight, 20 feet, 25 feet space, and do a nice little backdrop. And I mean, it'd be great to have a few people sitting around, but you could just go live.
Yeah, I wanted to at least have a set with at least 2 or 3 people. It would have been, it changes the vibe and energy of it, as well as cuts down on a lot of the editing that has to be done beforehand to get all of it in. I mean, most of it will be even if we did a lot of other plenary speakers, we can kind of quickly move to them, but it will give us still that live approach. Would we be able to even do lower thirds with this particular setup, going through Wirecast?
Wirecast can do thirds right on it. Or if Craig was shooting it live with cameras, he can do it too. Just like you do at the regular evening service. Sure can. We can do it either way.
I don't think right now it's the question of whether or not we can do it. Is just trying to figure out the whole safety thing.
It is. Well, that's.
I mean, and we would technically be under 10 people. Well, yeah, I don't even know what the current rules are.
I don't know where. I'm saying we North Carolina's coming to some partial open, and that's sort of changing, but I don't know where we're at exactly on that.
Yeah, and I don't really know where we are in South Carolina, but I know that for certain that they had more than the 10 people or so at the governor's press conference. I mean, everyone wears the mask.
Right.
Even at the conference that we watched last week, the online con, they had their setup, and then there were people there. So.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all around it. Exactly. You got a pretty heavy tech room over there, and then they were obviously they had to have a green room for those performers and all those guests that were live, and so there was more. There had to be more than 10 people in that world for sure.
Yeah, so I will and the reason why I'm concerned about it is because pre-recording so far out makes it difficult to kind of stay somewhat relevant.
It does. It does. It makes your
we've already had to switch the thing already because of everything that's happened. So
yeah.
So I'm hoping I'm going to see and push with him to see what he's comfortable with, because even if we can kind of go with a controlled local set, then that could work. But again, it's just on comfortability, and I know that Craig has been on the opposite spectrum of it of stuff. So I don't know what.
I feel like he's I feel like
kind of talk to him to see where he is standing. I mean, because I'm pretty much back to normal with Matt.
The same way. Yeah.
I'm home for the majority of time, but when I need to go somewhere, I go.
Well, same way, man. If I got to do something, we go somewhere, and if I got to grab something.
Over a month or whatever of that type of activity, and I have felt fine.
Well, you're super healthy, man. So
but still,
condition is. I know, right? We say that, and then something happens, but
right, I know.
But you're in excellent shape, so that's.
I will keep working on planning it out. I have a draft of a schedule. We're trying to work within a 4-hour increment. Total,
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Beginning to end. I just, what are some of the things that you're doing for the other groups that you're doing the demos with?
So we're doing in July a live corporate that's it's going to have same thing. It's got an opening video. Then it's going to have between 1 and 4 presenters on a stage. It's all business oriented.
So they're building the stage, or
they're doing it from their location it's Food Line. They're doing it from their location inside, which they've got a 24-foot by maybe 8 or 12-foot deep stage. So we're going to shoot it. The plan is now to shoot it all live out of there with pre-record roll-ins, right? Doing a couple hour back and forth. All of they're only having about 250 people log on to this thing. It's usually a leadership meeting, so it's sort of higher level manager people. But they're going to do it all remote, and it's going to probably run a fairly heavy chat side. on it.
Mhm.
We may get one or two people brought in as a Zoom or as just a login like you're doing and just stick them right into a presentation. But most likely everybody is presenting live from the space with like pipped PowerPoints, like you'd see, like you see now, you or me full screen, and you see a breakdown of a insert of a camera and a PowerPoint. And then, that's kind of the idea. They're going to try to bring in a SketchUp artist, a digital SketchUp artist. So you're seeing somebody who will listen in on your meeting and make, the Sketch Effect people. Did you see them on the online? No. Check out, Google up the Sketch Effect. They're from Atlanta. They've used them in the room to sketch on paper, but now they're doing it digitally, like doing it on an iPad with colors.
Interesting.
So they take the thought process through the day and kind of sketch a roadmap of what ideas are good and bad. Or
this is from the live meeting, or they do it beforehand?
You go from the live meeting, and at the end of the day or end of a period or kind of what you determine, they have a kind of a roadmap, or they will do an animation, but I think the animations are a little more complicated and time consuming.
Oh, that's
but usually they just, start out with a topic and, do a roadmap and whatever people talk about, if the thing is like, we're on this journey through this, space and time to get here, they may, incorporate space themes or whatever, but
I've used this in, I've been in like live meetings and they've had someone on the wall kind of like.
Exactly. Same idea. So they'll word map or, word balloon something and highlight stuff, but now they're doing it all digital.
That's
so that's a possibility. And then we got an entertainment option sort of put together around, maybe we got two things. Maybe they're going to just send their people like a swag, gift that might include some wine or a bottle of beer or something, and then maybe bring that rep from that winery or that brewery in to have a little live chat about, how they make this product. And then they're thinking about, they do a big Food Lines feed thing, and there's
who is that? Is that a company that helps facilitate that, or?
They're just doing it themselves.
The same sketch company, or is it another group?
Oh no, Food Line just doing it themselves. Yeah.
Oh, Food Line. Oh, Food Line, the grocery store.
These grocery store people. Yeah.
So, but that's what you were doing for the demo for that company.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's just some of the ideas.
How do you that would be really cool, because a lot of the people are in these rural areas where grocery stores and whatnot. It'd be interesting to kind of promote like a healthy foods option or something.
Well, that's exactly right. You could do a healthy food with a chef or somebody can come in and talk about quick meal prep or something like that. I think that's sort of the idea. Some of the things you're looking, they usually do like a community service activity where they might build 20 or 30, 50 bicycles for kids, and then take them out. They would do a morning meeting and they do an afternoon group activity of building bicycles or helping kids color on things and all kind of crazy stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, they would take and deliver those bikes to, boys club or boys girls club or, something like that. But they're big on got that Food Lines Feed initiative, which is, they're trying to feed, I don't know how many million meals now. It's crazy. We might could roll some of that in there. But I think it all on your side. But I think it all depends on if we can get it live somewhere. If you can get that live element, because you can blend the pre-records and the live, especially if you're just doing kind of partial half-day stuff like that. So you could do some live meeting stuff right out of anywhere. We could come to Columbia or we were at a convention center there, and I can't think of this right there at the school, and I can't think of the name of that place.
We also have Allen University. I forgot.
Oh yeah, there is Allen University.
We have a stage.
I didn't think about that.
And they recorded the other day. He filmed another interview for a TV station, and they went inside of Allen.
So that's a possibility. Maybe do it from Allen or something. They got a small theater, because then you've sort of got lighting, some stuff built in. You can probably bring stuff in
and supplement for it, because I don't know what it looks like streamed. Well, I take that back. They did stream they recorded their graduation, and they recorded it there at the school, and then they streamed it. It was like, recorded it and then playback.
Yeah, a friend of mine just did it up in Virginia for a college. They did the same thing. They had a live person reading the names, and then all the kids had a PowerPoint slide per kid, with their picture and what their major was and kind of a quick fact about it.
Mm-hmm.
So to the point, I think this would work fine for next week. I mean, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And I can log on like you're seeing our call now, but does that start at 2:00?
What did I say? Hit them. Because the thing is, though, we're streaming also to people in South Africa. So right now it's currently at 3:00 Eastern, but I'm trying to get them to move it up, because it'll be 10:00 over in Africa. So
hey, welcome to Inside the God First Holy Convocation. We're discussing this meeting or conference or convocation. We're discussing this meeting or conference or experience that was a vision of Bishop Samuel Green Sr. Still a vision given about 12 years ago. And now we are going into the 11th actual God First Holy Convocation. And wanted to discuss the idea of what a meeting is and what an experience is and what you can expect to receive from the God First Holy Convocation as we gear up for this year's conference in February. Oh gosh, in April. Man, let me tell you how this is going. And I'm going to let that blooper go, because the fact is that life gets really, really busy. And sometimes you get flustered. And the theme for this year is actually fresh start. And we need sometimes to pause, set aside time, recalibrate, reset. And when we were thinking through the theme, was thinking through about this being the new decade, and not just really just new year, new me, but really just okay, what does this mean for people's lives and purpose?
Well, I'll put it back. But yeah, we can do.
How do they do the connection?
You wanted to get, any time Sunday would work, and I could just pull up. I mean, I think I have your virtual. You and Bishop Green's. That probably may not be the thing though, but I get a logo and some music in it, and I'll listen.
Yeah. I mean, once I get the countdown clock, because I already have it. I have the one from last time, and I think it might be the same thing. So we might be able to just kind of go with that. I also can give the AME logo 'cause it's a denominational one.
Yeah,
And
if you have a
that could work as well to kind of start it and then move it through. This is so crazy. They would not. The funny part. Let me disconnect this from Facebook.
Oh yeah. I mean, you want me to kill this?
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me just kill this stream feed that's going to YouTube and Christian World Media.